Hi, and welcome to another mat yoga session with Hannah. So, today we are going to work on our hips and our spine for tension relief. This is a great afternoon workout. Um, so, let's go ahead and we're going to get our mat out with a block if you need it. Just keep one by handy. So, let's start with straightening our body, getting ourselves comfortable on the mat. Placing your hands on your knees, your back, your spine straight and tall. Okay, let's take an inhale up and exhale, release. Inhale through your nostrils. You can exhale through your nostrils or your mouth. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring those palms down to your heart. Setting your intention today to whatever it may be. Just think about what you would like to accomplish during this practice today. We're going to focus on our breathing. So whenever your thoughts, your mind veer off to something else that you have to do later, stop thinking about it and just think about how you're breathing in and how you're breathing out. And always breathe into the muscle where you feel it stretching the most. So let's begin. And we're going to take it over to the side. I'm going to take my left leg to be parallel to the long side of my mat. And my right leg is going to be parallel to the short side. So sit up straight and tall. Take a moment here. Set yourself. Make sure you're in your form. And then we're going to take our right arm down by our right side and arm out, opening up that chest. Inhale here. Exhale. Curl that back and pull that shoulder blade across, away from the other shoulder blade. Your arm is over that right knee. Inhale again. Opening up the chest. Exhale. Be very deliberate and in control of your movement. Inhale out. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing a little bit more every time you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And let's bring that arm back down. Now, we're diagonally going to rest over this right knee. So walk it out. Either use your yoga block or I'm walk back up. Let's extend that right leg out. And we're going to go into the heron pose. Now, this is a beginner-friendly video, so If this is a little bit too much for you, I'll show you something that you can do. Bring it back where it is on your top of your foot is on the floor beside your glute. And we're going to pull in that right, hold straight and tall. You can stay here if you need to. One more breath in. And exhale. Now here. Hold it in, or you can go in and out. There's out. Take a few breaths. I'll leave mine out, or you could hold it right here. Breathe into where you feel the stretch the most. Now, we're going to take this other leg out, left leg, extend it. We're going to take our right leg over, right arm behind us, and we're going to twist to the right, lifting up out of those hips. Breathe into the spine. And release on your exhale. Good. Okay, so we're going to extend that right leg out. Take your left leg in. Place it right beside that right thigh. Straight and tall once again. Inhale. And we're going to hinge, forward fold. Exhale. Now keep that back straight as you can. Push out that heel. Now, I'm not going to go down any further right here because I feel a pull in my back. So I'm going to stop. Take a few breaths. If you can go lower, you can go lower, but know your limits. You know your body. Everybody's a little bit different. Take another breath, and then I'm going to turn this into a passive stretch. One more inhale. And exhale. I'm going to turn my palms over and relax my spine, my neck, my head. Breathe into that stretch. Feel the tension just exhale out of you. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Now we're going to change, well, before we change sides, we're going to go ahead and bring our feet right here onto each side of the mat. Your arms behind you, opening up that chest, chin to sky. Deep breath. Feel those lungs. Inhale and exhale. Exhale it all out. Now, as we inhale, we're going to move our legs, both our knees to the left. And exhale to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Nice job. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the other side with our deer pose. So our left leg is going to be parallel to the short side of your mat. Okay. Now, right leg is going to be like, remember how we did the deer pose there, where our top of our foot is beside our glute. Oh, not yet, I'm sorry. That's heron pose, we're not there yet. But it is parallel. Your right leg is parallel to the long side of the mat, okay? So we're going to take a moment, straighten that spine nice and tall, head to sky, crown of your head reaching sky. And we're going to fold diagonally. And lay your head down. One more inhale. And exhale. Let's walk it. Straight and tall once again. Now let's place our left hand beside our left hip. And we're going to open up our right arm out. Nice chest stretch out. And we're going to take this as our inhale. We're going to bring our arm over our left knee like we did before, but the other side. Inhale and exhale. Curl that back a bit. Reaching over. Feel that shoulder blade being pulled from the other one. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Relax that neck when you go down. Inhale out. Exhale. One more. Inhale, open wide. And exhale. Back to the center. Now we're going to extend the left leg. Going to do the heron this time. Remember your left or right foot is beside your right glute. We're going to pull where our hips and our knees are in line. Forward. Knee to the chest on your left side. Back is nice, straight and tall. Lifting up out of your hips. Relax your shoulders. Now we're going to extend on the exhale. Inhale again. Get your toes. Exhale. Down here, remember. If that's too much, come down out of it. Back nice and straight. And hold mine. Breathe. You may be shaking a bit. That's okay. Back out of it if it's too intense. Notice how your body feels. And don't push it too far, but I do want you to stretch as much as you can without overextending. One more inhale. And exhale. We're going to extend that right foot. Take that left knee over and we're going to twist to the left. lifting up, using that right arm to push that knee. Taking a few breaths. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Okay, let's extend left leg. Bring that right leg right up against that left thigh. Okay, we're going to hinge the hip forward fold on this left side. Inhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Relax. We're not pulling. Arms are facing side. Our neck is resting. Our spine is resting. Our head is resting. Let's find our easy pose on this way. I'm facing away. So we're going to place our hands on our knees, activating our spine in cat and cow as we sit. A different version. Inhale, head up. Exhale, curling back. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Okay, let's scoot back a bit. And I'm going to come tabletop. Chairs. Walk down. We're going to go into a high lunge, taking our right leg out, excuse me. Inhale, exhale, and down. Balance. Have some split between both legs so you can balance a little bit better. Inhale. Sun salutation. Exhale. Take a few breaths. We're going to go into a twist to the right. One more inhale. Exhale, palms down to your heart. And over, so gently. Right. This is not a making sure. places you almost into a heron pose, the beginning of a heron pose, like we did before. One more inhale and exhale. And passive. Palms are up. No pulling, just rest that back. Breathing into the stretch, into the hamstring, or wherever you feel that stretch the most. So come back, push up, come back to your tabletop. Now, we're going to go into the other side, down dog. Walk it out, pedal. Left leg up. One-legged dog. Bend, inhale, push up that hip. Exhale, bring it down. Place it between those hands. Align knee and ankle. Get your balance, give yourself a little space. Push through that foot. On your balance. Inhale. One more inhale. We're going to a twist. Exhale. Palms together at your heart. We're twisting to the left. And release. Back breath. Up if you need to, stay up if you need to, or come down. Choose your version of that half split. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just turn it into a passive by the way. One more inhale. Now bring that right leg around. Come forward. And we're going to lay onto our back. Come to our forearm. Slowly go down. Just anything you need to. Now I'm going to take my right leg across. This is the reclined pigeon pose. Pressing my knee outward. You're separating your hip and your ribs. One more inhale. And we're going to pull in that left knee. Breathing into that stretch. Lower back is pressed into the ground. Relax those shoulders. Now you can take an inhale. You can stay here, or you can take up. Just go at your pace. Flex your foot. Circle, ankle. Reverse. And then relax back down. Now we're going to take this right leg over, arms are out. Adjust your hips and twist that spine. Over to the left. Now, if this is too intense, You can just stack. The main thing is keeping those shoulder blades on the ground. As you breathe into that spine, that muscle relaxes around the spine. And let it breathe a little more. One more inhale. And exhale back to the center. Unwind. Now we'll work on the left side. Pressing that knee away. Not too much of a press, just slight where you can feel it separate the hips and the ribs. One more inhale. And exhale, bring that right knee in. Breathing into that left hip. Relax the shoulders. Sometimes you find yourself all tense because you're focusing on another part of your body, but your shoulders are tense. They need to be released. Just work on the lower body. One more inhale, or you can stay here. Exhale, extend. Flex that toe. Circle that ankle. Reverse. And release back in. Now let's take that left leg down. Arms out to the side. Adjust your hips. And leave your shoulder blades on the ground as you twist to the right. Deep breath. One more inhale. And as you exhale, come back up. Unwind. Now you can bring your hands in to your tummy. Place your feet together. This is the flying butterfly. Relax your shoulders. Relax those hips. Close your eyes. We'll take this into our butterfly shavasana. Now let's extend it into true shavasana. Extend that right leg out. Place your right arm beside. Your hips are just wide above it. Spread your fingers out. Extend your left leg out. Toes going to the side. Left arm is out. Open those fingers. Just let them curl up. Let's take 5 deep breaths as we relax all the way from our head to our toes. Inhale. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Exhale, down the shoulders and down your arms into your hands. Down your spine to your glutes. All the way down your legs into your calves. And now your toes, your feet. You go back to your normal breathing and just feel how heavy your body has become. You're melting into the ground. Now let's take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, your toes. Move your head back and forth. If someone was doing this with you, check on your friend. And bend your knees, come back up. Turn over to your side. And come into an easy pose or a comfortable sitting position for you. Okay, nice job today. Straight and tall. Let's finish this off strong. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Thank yourself for coming today, for tuning in and doing this with me. Namaste. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel and come back again. So have a great day.